And then all of our cities and towns go into even more disarray than they already are. I'm creating a new segment right now. It's called Tommy Justice. Tommy, what punishment should these students and the outside agitators face?
Well, listen, I think they need to face stiff consequences. What you're seeing at Columbia is what I believe the liberal news media has been shrieking about for a couple of years, an insurrection, a riot. And, you know, again, going back to precedents being set, when you look at the summer of 2020 and what was allowed to happen, a lot of these students, a lot of these outside agitators are taking their cue from 2020, knowing that their actions were consequenceless, and also knowing that in New York City it was actually rioters and not peaceful protesters that received settlements for their actions. So, again, another precedent in place. But I'll also say, before this turned into an insurrection where they actually took over a campus building, I would have said, you know what, let them have their encampment outside. Lock the doors, turn on the sprinklers, and blast God Bless the USA by Lee Greenwood on repeat. And that would have taught them a lesson. I have a feeling they would have dispersed quickly. But now it's obviously elevated to such a level where the authorities are going to have to get involved. And I say throw the book at every single one of them. No cashless bail, no catch and release. It's time to teach these entitled students that this is not a daycare that they're living in, and it's time to face consequences now before they're, 25, 35, 45 years old and doing something much, much worse.
I've heard people blame COVID lockdowns for these protests, the thought process being, well, they want to be part of a group because they were in isolation before. During COVID. Join a sports team, like hang out with some friends. Don't destroy a campus. I think it's deeper than that, Tommy. I think it all comes down to overconfidence that your opinions matter more than others. And I call that the leftist playbook.